Welcome to Reading Time with Dyuti. Today we're going to start a brand new book. Can anyone guess what it is? It's Katy. It's written by Jacqueline, a very known author. I'm pretty sure you've heard of her. I love her book so much, and I'm very excited to share my feelings and this book with you. So, this book is based on the Victorian story, What Katy Did. It's about when Katy, a very tomboyish girl who comes from a very large family, faces with an accident. She's very naughty, that Katy is, and she learns to be good and magically repairs herself and learns how to walk. But of course, we know this is not true. We can't just magically learn how to walk again, can we? So this story is based on that Victorian tale, and Katy is still the same. She's still rebellious, she's still active, she's still the same. But the story is how Katy deals with things, how people stares at you when you're disabled, how you're not the same, you can't run, you can't jump, you're in a wheelchair, how it's like to be in hospital. I hope you enjoy the story, and I'm going to read a chapter of it. Let's have a little glimpse of the story, Katy, written by Jacqueline. So, this is the book cover. It says Katy, it's written by Jacqueline at the top, and it's illustrated by Nick Sharratt. It's there's such good illustrations here, and it really brings the world of imagination back to life. Chapter 1. I'm Katy Carr. I'm the eldest. When I was very small, I was given a red car for my Christmas present. Not a little push-along car, a proper car I could climb into and pedal. I pedaled up and down the garden, all over the park and along the road to the shops with my mom. I'd shout out all the time I was pedaling, I'm Katy Carr! I'm Katy Carr! My mum knew I'd love that car. She understood that I wasn't a girly girl. She didn't give me dollies or dress me up in pink. I had red dungarees and a red duffel coat and red belly boots. I've got photos of me in my memory box of me in all these little scarlet outfits. The photo I like best is one of me in my car with Mom running along with me. We're down at the park swinging. She's wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and her feet are bare. Her hair is in a ponytail, and she looks like my big sister, not a proper mom. Chloe's in the photo too. She's my younger sister. She wasn't much more than a baby then. She's slumped in one of those tiny swings, her fat little legs dropping. She looked a right little pudding with rosy cheeks and amazing curly blonde hair. Well, she hasn't changed much. Dad's not in the photo. He must have been the one with the camera. I remember that day so vividly. Mum and me were having a race. I think she let me win. Then she sat me on one of the big swings and gave me a push. I remember putting my head back and feeling wonderfully dizzy, as if I was really flying. I laughed and laughed as Mum pushed me higher and higher. Then we all went to the van to get ice creams. I got my whippy all down my front, but Mom just laughed at me and called me a mucky pup. Clover says she remembers that day too, but she doesn't really. She sometimes makes up all sorts of stories about the things Mom did and the things Mom said, but they're not true. Clover says all sorts of fibs when she feels like it. Dad doesn't get Clover the way I do. He thinks she's the sweet, gentle little girl. She just has to bat her big blue eyes at him, and he melts. The teachers at school are like that too. She hardly ever gets in trouble, though she's actually almost as naughty as I am. Even so, I don't mind. I love Clover to bits. She's always understood that I'm the oldest and I get to be the boss. So that's all I'm going to read now. I hope you enjoy this story. The thing I love about this book is that when you read it, it's such a touching story. You understand how it feels like to be a disabled person. Jacqueline Wilson really brought this book back to life. I felt like I just zoomed through bookland and I was like in the story. I was Katy Carr. I was pedaling that new bike. I was doing everything. It felt so realistic, and I recommend this book very much for all you guys out there. A little scary and sad in the middle of the story and the first bit when Katy's scared and feels so lonely. But I assure you, in the end, it's such a happily ever after. You'd read it and say how it was like in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.